Hello, I am Deocean of Deocean's Deep Woo, and here we do the deepest of woo. Woo. And, well, what the backdrop is that you're seeing in the background there is just me hanging around the castle. No, it's a representative of we're in our rainy, stormy sort of season in the spring. We have that. Hey, Chloe. Hey, Richard. Richard the Red. Richard is here. And so is the Countess. Never underestimate the Countess. Okay. There is elderberry. Oh, and while you're coming in, here's my lively little Lyran assistant. Yeah, he's quite lively, as you can see. He's he's yeah, he's sleeping on the job again. Oh, there, now he's rousing himself in order to get a belly rub. There you go. Okay. Oh, he's just meditating. He's just meditating, really. He's meditating because uh, he's got to keep it all together here. He's the real brains behind this whole operation here, and he's got to keep himself focused on how to obtain maximum amounts of cat food and cat treats. But anyway, so I'm having some weird experiences. Are you? We're in eclipse season. It's going to be weird, man. It's going to be weird and wavy. I like doing it. It's going to be weird and wavy. So I wanted to get in touch with you. Things did not work out Monday. They're really weird right now too because my phone is not getting internet. It's not getting internet. So I've tried working on the settings and stuff, so I'm going to have to, after the show, at some point, I'm going to have to get a hold of my internet company and figure out what the heck is going on with my phone. So, but I'm here right now, so that's good. And we might actually get to go through a show. I don't know. It could happen. Might be able to get through a show. There's no guarantee, but I'm going to try. Um, Mila Hunter. Mila, meeny, 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 money, moody, boo. No, you don't care. No, we don't care. We. And we, you're the one we don't care. Anyway, Richard, yes, keep an eye on that one so that we know. Richard, Chloe, keep an eye on that one, obviously. We don't care. Anyway, Mila Fuller, whoever that was. Who got him? Richard got him. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oop, what the hell? My camera just turned, my thing just turned off here. Now I'm going to have to keep this. My equipment is acting weird. Yeah, it just black screened me there. What the hell's going on? Okay, so guys, we're in a whole lot of shift. We're in lots of shift, let me tell you. Big shift. The shift is hitting the fan. So we're gonna have a lot of weird shit happen. And here we are. We're going to be timeline jumping. And for those of you who don't know what that is, why the hell are you here? Uh, if you don't know about timeline jumping, I don't know what you're doing on this channel, but hey, you can hang around if you want, But on this channel, we time shift, we timeline jump. That's what we do. Along with other things. Well, I don't know where that accent came from, but it's as fake as commie laws. But Stephen John Gaios. Hi there. Hello. Hello. How you doing? So, I tried it. I'm having technology issues. We're getting very close to the Mercury retrograde, I guess. I'm not even sure when the Mercury retrograde is, and usually I know that off the top of my head, but I'm feeling up there and I cannot feel it where I put it. But yeah, we're getting close, and so it's going to be retrograde. Oh my goodness, it's going to be retrograde, and here we are also in eclipse season, and here we are. We're definitely going through, we got portal openings coming up, one right after another. It's looking to me like we're going to be having lots of changes happen. So I just want you guys to be prepared, and I'm warning you. And if you don't already know, then now you know. And don't be surprised if you wake up and stuff is different. It really proved it to me. It's real because, uh, how our brains do that, our minds do this weird little trick. We have to have some kind of outside reference. Yeah, but honestly, I'm getting those. I get those now a lot faster and a lot bigger changes. So I have no idea what I'm going to see next as far as the next change. The next few days, we've got, I believe it's the 15th that the big day is. So that's like a day away. Um, it's going to be something. But I can't use my phone now to see what you're saying. But fortunately, I have some time left on StreamYard. So if somebody wants to come in and talk, we're all good for that. Okay. Now, um, Saturday the 15th. Okay. Okay. So what I'm gonna do? Yeah, the internet is freaking awful right now. So something's going on. Are we getting cyber hacked? Is there a new system coming into place? Hmm, I might want to ask these questions. Maybe I'll get out my pendulum and ask. We're about to lose. What the hell is going on with my tablet? It keeps trying to go black screen while I'm using What? This is goofy. Um, so anyway, it's very goofy. So I'm gonna have to keep touching the screen to let it know that we're still using it, or my screen will go dark. That's crazy. So anyway, oh, you know what? And I'm yawning like nobody's business. I That happens a lot of times when I'm trying to do this show. I get the yawns, and I don't have them before the show. So it's part of the energy adjustment stuff, I think. Um, okay, so thank you. Saturday the 15th is when this is supposed to happen. I think we're already in the orb feeling the effects right now. I certainly am. Yeah, expect to need more sleep. Slept 12 hours today. It's not surprising. We're really passing through some heavy energies. I have been dry. I mean, I have been having to hydrate myself all the freaking time. As a matter of fact, because I have had dehydration effects. And it's not that I'm not eating and drinking enough. I am eating something. Um, and it's not that I'm not drinking enough water. I keep water by the bed here, a whole bottle of water with silver solution in it. But sometimes I'll wake up when I manage to get to sleep. I wake up and I'm so dry. But you know what? The air isn't really overly dry here. What happened to me? It's like, and then there's other weird effects too of being way too dried out. So I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Um, Something. There was one night I woke up and I felt like I hadn't had any moisture in like a day or more. It was weird. It was like, why do I feel like I've been deprived of water for at least a couple of days? Um, yeah. So that's going to happen. Okay. Um, oh, you hate waking up. Super dry throat. Yeah. Mhm. So this kind of thing is going to happen. We're also going to see a lot of shifting around. I have a feeling we're going to see physical shifts in our world and probably even in our personal environment. Um, what I'm going to try to do is have some kind of a ceremony, but I can see that this separation is getting greater between the worlds, between what I'm seeing as my future and what other people are seeing as theirs. And there are a lot of people that are very confused. And I realize that we're going through very confusing times now. Even my helper is comes in very confused. She's uh, been getting told by the news that you know, we're going to have a stock market crash and it's going to be horrible and everything's going to hell in this country. And she needs to go back home, to her country, whatever. This is the way that and I'm like, we're going to all be rich here. This is going to be a very rich country. This is going to be we're going to have a wonderful economy. We're going to have, even if the stock market collapses, they're going to have something ready to go. I'm not sure what the plan is with that, actually, because it sure looks like it could. But Trump is saying no, he's not seeing it. So I don't know. Maybe something it comes in to help it. I know that we've got a lot of businesses that are coming back into this country. That's going to give us lots more jobs. Um, so all of the people put out of work through Doge, Doge. Come on, Doge. I don't know. Did I put that on our? Did I put that on our channel posts because somebody did a very creative version of Vogue, which is Doge, 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 Doge. But yeah, we're going to have some interesting changes, sure, and some people are losing their jobs. But I mean, this happens all the time. I mean, when I was young, I had a lot of different jobs. You know, And they're acting like it's horrible, it's unheard of. People are losing their, you know what? It's some people are losing their job, and they've been warned. The people who are losing their jobs have been warned that they're losing their jobs, and they've got 6 months severance pay coming. It gives them 6 months to find another job. We've got all kinds of industry coming back into the country. It's going to create millions of new jobs. So, maybe they can find an office job and do it. I mean, there's office jobs, you know, there's office jobs oh, hi, Tiger Butterfly. Oh, yeah, really, Elderberry. I believe that. People need to learn to work again. They need to figure out what, it's like to work again. Because this is what happens is shit happens and you end up laid off or you end up, you know, if you end up without a job, then you go and find another job. That's what it's been like. What have these people been in their jobs so long that they don't even know what it's like anymore? Some of these people, maybe they don't know. They've been senators for years, right? Or whatever. They don't know what it's like. Okay, well, you're going to have to get over it because that's what it's like. You know, 6 months is pretty generous severance. It way more than I ever had in any of my jobs. It's way more than I got, notice than I got. So, I don't know what they're complaining about. This is just the way life is. There's a lot of places going down. Oh, Joy, I cannot believe it. For anybody who sews or any kind of crafter, Joanne Fabrics is closing, and it's due to um, equity. Uh, what do they call it? They buy out businesses with equity, and then they run it into the ground, and then because somehow the equity is charged to the people who are selling the business, not the buyers or the interest or whatever on the loan, which is running Joanne Fabric out of business. Now, those of us who grew up with Joanne Fabric can't deal with it hardly, don't know how we're going to deal with it. Now, I don't sew that much anymore, but Joanne's used to be the place where we used to get all our stuff. Is it closing because of Doge? No. It's closing because of greed, serious greed, and some laws that need to be changed because this is happening to quite a lot of very old and established companies here in the US, perhaps abroad too. I don't know about the situation abroad, but even though I am abroad, well, some people would say, but you know, some things have got to be changed. And this going down is huge because I mean, it was a part of my, childhood when I went to school and we had a situation where we had to sew something. That was where we went for things, and nowhere really has that. I mean, nowhere really has quite the same kind of selection and stuff. So I don't know where people are going to go now. Um, but it's sad. A lot of these businesses are going out. And where are all those people going to go? Is anybody talking about where those people are going to find work? Well, I am, I guess. But that happens when places close down. So there's going to be, what did I say? At least for another couple months, there's going to be some very, very bumpy sort of times for people. But it's not going to last. It's going to start smoothing out after eclipse season and after April. There's some stuff going down in April, I hear, that is probably going to change a whole lot about this world. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. You don't remember becoming a moderator. Really, Tiger Butterfly. May you assist, may you ask me. What do I need to ask you? I don't understand. Dollar store is gone too? Wow. Yeah, Red Lobster probably. All of the stuff that we had when I was growing up, it looks like it's all going down. Most of that stuff I grew up with is going down, man. This, I, I know it's going to be a different world. We just have to handle it. We're just going to have to write it and create that something even better comes up. We're going to have to imagine better. We've been told that we have got to start imagining the next reality. So let's imagine these places only way upgraded, way better, way upgraded. Um, let's see them being upgraded. So something emerges that's, for instance, like Joann's fabric that's even way better, cheaper, more, better, better service, better, I'm going to miss it though. Going to pick out a pattern with those big old huge books I remember as a kid. That was something. Picking out a pattern. And those racks and racks and racks and racks of fabric. So see, being a fiber artist, both clothing and textiles major, is a big thing for me. It's a big part of my childhood and youth. Uh, let's see if I can get on. Okay, is it letting me get on? No, no, no connection. I cannot view my own channel on my phone. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be on the phone after or something. Anyway, after the show, or maybe I won't be able to do it till tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Black Dragon. Okay, now wait a minute. What is the deal? What is the problem here? Tiger Lily, you don't remember being moderator? Being made a moderator? That was last time. Ah, you're imagining. Who says that needs to go, though? What? Ah, I see. Sears is gone. Yeah. Hmm. Hey, Black. Oh yeah, yeah. We're definitely changing timelines even now. Yes. Oh yeah, Alex Jones is being attacked again. Well, isn't he always? I hate to say, Alex Jones is one of the most attacked people in the U.S. You know, other than Donald Trump, and now Elon's getting it. Elon's getting attacked right and left. But I gotta tell you, Elon, honey, I love what you're doing with Doge, but making a car with no controls on the inside, I won't get in one. A lot of us will not get in one of those cars. We will not be buying one of those cars. We will not even want to ride in one of those cars, Elon. My friend, no, that's too scary. Okay? I do not want to get in a car that I have no control of, that I can't even tell the driver anything, that it's not a human drive. It's like, F no. Because he's coming out with a car next year with no controls at all. It's like no controls is no controls, love. It's like I don't even want to ride down the street in that thing. Okay, you may think it's superstitious, but when I think all of the terrible scenarios that could be happening there, like no effing way. Go the other way. Go the other way, Elon. Make us some cars that we have better control over, that are easy to drive, that we have better control over, because a lot of us, it's not going to fly. It's not going to fly. I think there's going to be a run on classic cars, on regular cars. It's like it's a good thing that we got rid of the electric vehicle mandate. I guess Elon didn't say anything about that, but to Trump anyway. But You're going in the wrong direction, pal. If you want to get the regular public, I don't think trusts enough. Do you guys trust? Let me know. Your head is streaming today, huh? Well, I don't particularly trust those either, but the good, the bad, and the ugly, yeah, it's all coming out. Everything's coming out. It's like Dr. Pimple Popper, right? Hmm. Trust no one. The worm moon. Oh, supposedly a full blood moon coming up, which will be also an eclipse. Woo Rider. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people don't trust anything anymore. I don't trust autopilots. We don't even trust pilots anymore. We've had all these air crashes. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Richard. So, aloha, all my RV, all my Woo family, all my RV family, all my fellow heretics. We're all heretics because none of us are accepting the party line, right? Yeah, you got a Lincoln Capri on the way. Well, good for you. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Well, as much work and as much good as he's doing, that's still wigging me out. First of all, we're, you know what the interesting thing is, though? I just saw a video where Trump bought one of Elon's electric cars, but he made a really big deal about not being able to drive it. He is not allowed to drive. As the President of the United States, he says he loves to drive, but he's not allowed to drive. It's just not allowed. He has to have someone driving him. So I'm like, But even though he was, Elon kept saying, oh, get in, take it for a drive, even. And he's going, I can't do that. No, this will be used by people, by my staff, but it won't be used by me. I won't be using it personally, but everybody will get a chance to drive it if they, at some point. So, yeah, and he was saying how nice it is, but there was some kind of tension there. I don't exactly know, but you can find it probably on YouTube somewhere. So, probably, yeah, you can find it and see. Yeah, share a song if you want. So, yeah, everybody else does. Why not? Yeah, somebody kept telling me that they remembered me from another life when I was a pilot. And my plane went down, and they remember seeing my plane going down, and they remember screaming, watching my plane go down. I don't remember it, but they were so certain. Anyway, I sit here and I think if we're going to do this jump, I think we've got to do something about some of these troublesome people. So let's see if we can't jump to a timeline where everybody that's running the country, I know this is a tall, tall task, where everybody that's running our country is on the up and up somehow. I know, that's really a biggie. That's like unheard of, but that they're like honest, well-meaning, all that. Somehow, then how would we tell? So anyway, okay, so we're timeline jumping. We're going to be doing that really regularly now, like all the freaking time, until we get where we're going. And actually, even after that, I think that's part of our future, is we're just going to be doing a lot of traveling into the next thing, because we're going to be in transition in a lot of ways, because in the fourth dimension you end up finding that things manifest much faster, and they're more transient and much more malleable. So I think that's just the kind of reality we're going to be in. And I'm really looking forward to it. Gosh, I want to have a party this whole damn month, because this is the month that Clown World dies officially. We're going to be dancing on its ashes, on its grave. Okay? So after this month, there is not going to be much of an underpinning at all for any of this crap. It's going down. And what little bit they have shoring them up now is going to go. It's going to dissolve. So okay, I don't know what that is, but I can't click it. The sky's the limit. Yeah. Into the great wide open. Chemtrails, yeah. You know what? I got them to stop over my place. Actually, let's do that right now. Okay. What you do. Here are the steps to get the chemtrails out of your sky, the sky streaks out of your sky. Okay. Hang on. First of all, you're going to connect with nature and the elements. This is how I do it anyway. And there's probably other ways to do it. Did I put that here? Yeah. I don't know where the actual beater is, but okay, we're going to have it. Get ready. Listen to the rhythm. It's the shamanic trance rhythm that helps you to cross over into the dream time. Mother, I send my roots down, till I feel the beating of your heart. I send my roots down, send my roots down, till I feel the beating of your heart. And I feel love coming right back to me. I feel love coming right back to me. I send my branches up, Father, I send my branches up, till I feel your energy. Father, I send my branches up, send my branches up, till I feel your energy. I feel love coming right back to me. I feel love coming right back to me. Oh, I know I am a child of the earth and the sky. I feel love. I know I'm a child of the earth and the sky. I feel love. I feel love coming right back to me. I feel love coming right back to me. Coming right back. All time, all space is one. Even though we may be in a building, nature is there. We are nature. Okay, it's gonna be weird as fuck tonight. Just figure on it. Did I disappear playing drum without a license? Yeah, here I am. Yeah, I didn't know I had gone off the air. I was busy playing. Okay, so what I'm doing, well, I'm doing a ceremony. So maybe it's interfering, maybe the AI is not liking it. So what I am doing is I have drummed up the energy. Go ahead and ask your sylphs in your area, because sylphs are the sky beings that take care of the sky, that clean our atmosphere. They are some of the sky elementals. Uh, Ask them to clean up your area. Get into a meditative state. I felt it very strongly, so my area is going to be clear. But I have drummed up the energy, so go ahead and ask. And when you're out and if you see them, and it's going to be amazing if you do this, you're going to be very amazed, because there's going to be, if you really do it, you really manage to make connection, you're going to find that the sky streaks will stop short of your place. You'll also find that planes that are squirting that stuff, if they go over your territory, they will have to stop. They will have to cut off that. And then they'll cut it back on when they get across to the other side. I've seen it. Other people have seen it with me. When you declare no, but you must declare it, and you must ask for help with that. Because I'm told we have to instigate every change now. We can't just expect, our helpers to do everything on their own. We're supposed to direct what needs to be done and decide what needs to be done. So this is incumbent on all of you to do this. Make it so, yes. Okay, so that's how you do it, okay? You get in touch with, you get it meditative, get in touch and ask for the selves, ask for, actually, first time I did this, I sang Three Little Birds, because I'm thinking how I was coming off the bus, looking up at the sky, looking at the streaks, and I remember thinking, what is the antithesis? Because if you play the opposite of a vibration, you're going to cancel it, right? You're going to cancel that vibration. So I thought, what's the opposite of sky streaks? And I thought, the birds started to sing at sunset, do their sunset thing, and the frogs. And I'm like, is that an answer? So sing. Okay, it's trying to do it again, trying to pull me off again. Thing darkens and it goes out, shuts down. Okay, so I the only song I could think of is Three Little Birds. So I sang, and I did the same thing. I said, sylphs and any good being that wants to help. I am going to get rid of these sky streaks. Anybody that wants to help, help me. And I know that there's got to be some of you hearing me because they're all telepathic. Okay, so, and I could feel it. And I started singing, and they started first, there were holes in them, like dotted lines, like perforated lines. Then they just, instead of spreading out like they do to disperse, they started getting more and more holes in them until they were gone over my area, and they were all gone in real time while I was walking home from the bus stop. And I said, okay, we do have a solution. We can do this. Maybe I've been remiss in not bringing this up often enough. Maybe I need to bring this up every show. I don't know. But I have to tell you, and that you have to instigate these things. It's going to be on us to do that. Okay. It's not just going to happen automatically. Okay. May I help? Yes, of course. Cannabis clouds. So, anyway, yes, Chloe. Okay. But, you basically just get in touch with the elemental that's the domain of what you're dealing with, and you ask for help. And I'm trying to show you how to do that, okay? Because you're going to need to do it in your own areas. I'm not sure I can do it the whole world. Maybe I can. I don't know. Can I do it? I don't know. Maybe I should try. Everybody, how about it? Sylphs, how about this? Everybody who does not want those sky streaks over them. I don't want to disempower people, though. I want you to learn to do these things on your own. You're going to need to know how to do these things. But for right now, let's clear them all. Everybody who doesn't want those things above their heads, let's clear them all up. See what tomorrow looks like. I don't know if it's even possible, but it might be. I've done impossible things before. I've done plenty of impossible things. I do. What is it? I try to do at least 7 impossible things before breakfast. Anyway, Vegas. Take us out of Vegas. Hmm. Oh, Alice is so sleepy. Nan we pretend, not me. What? Maybe can we pretend? Um, but I'm so not kidding. And the sylphs, um, they kind of look like weather fronts. You only see them if you have the sight, or sometimes they will push the clouds around in such a way that you can see them. I do have some pictures of sylph. It looks like a weather front because it's the same kind of energy. Alice in Wonderland, yeah. But yeah, I've done plenty of impossible stuff, so, I'm told that we as people in this reality have a lot more power than we're willing to believe most of the time. Okay, my phone made a funny sound. Could it be that we're back in business now? Let's find out. No, still nothing. Still no connection. Okay. Yes, well, fake it till you make it, right? And conquer the Jabberwocky. That's right. I didn't take the Jabberwocky. Boy, am I glad I didn't take it. So many people, tachycardia and other ailments. Mm. Well, folks, I mean, this is going to happen though. Um, some people, their contracts are not for the whole story. They're only going to be here for so long, then they're leaving. That's the way it is. Um, but if you look at it that way, it's not going to be as hard on you. Although it's always kind of rough when when the familiar goes away. Even the familiar, if it's some of the things that annoy us. If it's a familiar annoyance, there are people who are going to be triggered because it's something familiar that went away. Oh, is there Scotty? Hi, Scotty. Howdy doody, Momity. Scotty, I'm going to spank you. You need to be spanked. Okay, we got Chloe is happy now. You need to be spanked, Scotty. I know. Is it raining cats and dogs or is it raining goats and cows? I've seen it do that before. There he is. He finally stood up so that you can take a look at his royal handsomeness. There. I suppose you're supposed to be impressed now. There he is, Mr. Moo Cat. Finally decided to make his cameo appearance as a house cat. And actually, he's my Lyra assistant. And now he's going to be all babyish and go, meow, mom. What? Okay, is that better? You want to get down, I know. Oh, almost left again. Really trying to close me down today, aren't they? Tough. Take a licking and keep on ticking. But I'm very particular who licks, who does the licking. Anyway, Yeah, how's Jenny from the block? Hmm. Richard, he is off eating right now. He just wanted to be do his appearance, and then now he's over eating his kibble crunchies, his grave crunchies, and he has to have it set up so I can see him from the bedroom eating because he doesn't want any predators to attack him while he eats. And if I'm facing away from him while he eats, he gets very upset. He wants me to turn around and watch him while he eats. Because you're supposed to watch each other while you eat. You don't want predators to sneak up on people. Well, she likes you better. Ginny likes you better. She refused her old owner. She likes you better. The cat distribution system. She's your cat. How many creditors you got in your apartment D? Creditors? Predators. Oh, how many predators? I don't know. Well, there's me, and there's the cat. I guess two at least. I guess I'm a predator. I eat meat. Or is that just a carnivore? I don't know. I don't go out and kill things, so or people or anything. I would if I had to, though. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you got your kitty. We knew. We knew. The one who gangs under the bed. That's Cowboy. Cowboy controls under the bed. Yeah, there are no monsters under the bed. Cowboy controls the bed. Bed under the bed. It's his. That's his cat cave. There can be no monsters under the bed. He will get them. Ah, spell correct, yeah. Auto F up. The auto F up fairy is crunk again. Yeah, often is. Well, I like hanging around the castle, although it's a little drafty once in a while. Here in the castle, I feel like the ruler. So, any suggestions? Actually, I've been giving them. Um, been giving them Moo. Uh, yeah, I'm going to do a ceremony. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it with you guys. Maybe I'll let you guys in on it. Hoping to do a little ceremony of mine own. It's a timeline jump, another timeline jump. So get ready for it. And one of the practices you can do is start writing down what you want to change. What do you want to see changed? What do you want this next jump to look like? This next location. We know it isn't really location, it's a vibration, it's a frequency. So, ah, so basically you just, yeah, my advice is start writing down what you want to have happen, the change you want to see. And then that day, pick your color of candle. And I haven't introduced you guys too much to candle magic, but there's a lot of things that go into candle magic, including color correspondences and everything. Green is money, blue is healing. Of course, red and pink are passion, love. Um, Orange is attraction. Red, though, can also be any kind of base chakra issue. Can be grounding. It's kind of interesting that red is the party of the Republican, it is the color of the Republican Party, and it's the grounding color. It's a color that if you get a red, actually, this is the weird thing. People don't know this, but a red carpet, the actual meaning of the red carpet was grounding. So that because they insisted, one of the guys, it was, oh, he was very into magic, and he insisted in the spiritualist church that they need the red carpet because they fly away. You know how spiritualists, I mean, maybe you don't, but mediums and everybody like that, they need grounded. They need grounding a lot of times. So they put in a red carpet at the church for that reason. Apparently, the red carpet was for that reason originally. Old school. So, yeah, 1233 here. So basically, if you need grounding, get yourself a red something to be on. A red candle is also survival issues. If you have survival issues, like, which is one of the reasons I'm wearing red right now, you know, it's also Mars. One of the correspondents is Mars, Aries. Let's see. But, then the color corresponds to gold is health and also wealth, abundance. Yellow is intellect. Oh, I think I've been through them all. Purple is the spiritual. It's purification. It's a type of healing. Um, it's a very spiritual color, which is funny because in a lot of the online games, purple is an evil color. It's the color of the evil because they've got the good guys being yellow or some other color. But actually, purple is a highly spiritual color, and it has to do with your your crown chakra colors being purple, gold, and silver. So think about what color candle you want to burn that day, and you could do a candle burning ritual if you want. And I'm thinking of doing that. If you want to join me in that, let me know, either here right now or in the comments after this comes back up. If you want me to do like a group ritual, let me know. Yeah, it's true, Richard. Painting the town red. Yeah. Yep. Um, you did some pounding at Pounders. Well, that was Scotty, so I think we know. So, what are we to do with you two? Let's do. You guys are funny. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to do a ceremony. Candle magic would be good, although it's not the only kind. I would say get out into nature. You don't want to do a ceremony right as during the eclipse. That's the information I have been getting for years, is that you don't do your ceremony. You do it before, you do it after, you don't do it during. During the eclipse, you just meditate or whatever, but you don't do the ceremony right at the eclipse. Ah, okay. So, anyway, so I'm trying to read comments. All right, so absolutely, we need to get into a meditative state of mind that day. Have your list. If you don't do any other kind of ceremony, just have your list handy and go through it and meditate on how you think these things might come about. You know, just um, because you don't have to actually actively do a ceremony to have things happen these days. We're getting more and more out of that and more into it being natural, just kind of a natural progression. Oh, they're all fun. Yeah, you guys are all hilarious. You've been seeing so many things, Steve. Yeah, I believe you and me both. So I believe we will see some big changes after this, and even bigger, because I think on the 21st, yeah, the 21st is when Clown World dies. We got to have a party. Heck, we should have a party in between there. We should have a big old party. Just plan it. Add something to celebrate the death of the Kali Yuga, the final one. After this one, nobody's arguing that it's over. It's over. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens. Do I know exactly what happens? No. Do I think it's going to be good? Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. When your third eye glows. Well, that's good. Well, that's a lot of light. Vibrant purple. Okay. Um, probably, if you're getting that, that is actually, your third eye is usually depicted as indigo, and your crown is purple, but purple, gold, and silver. But almost tried to go off again. Really have to keep an eye on it. This is going to be a pain in the butt, and I'm going to have to do something about this. It's so annoying. It's just so annoying. Um, so anyway, this is good. Okay. Vibrant purple is really a good color to have. It's very spiritual color. So you have higher beings around you then. And I would say you've got guides. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if Saint Germain wasn't one of your guides that's around you. And possibly Zadkiel. Um, hmm. There's a lot of us who are going to be receiving even more help, more guides, more help, more. They're really piling in because this is a big push. So don't be surprised if you feel like the room is getting crowded. When you start sensing your guides, the room's going to start getting crowded because they all want in on this. They all want in on it. This is the event of, this is a huge event, the event of the millennium. So, um, another thing I'd say, if you want to do any divination, might be a good day for that. But I think rather than divination, I think we're really supposed to be creating reality, not just waiting to see what's going to happen, but actually creating reality. There's going to be more emphasis on that. Let me see. I'll get out my pendulum. Okay, guides. Good guides. Up, we're already getting yes, really strong swing. Yes, it's ready to go. Okay, stop. Now the question being, is it that we are supposed to manifest more than ask what's going to happen? We're supposed to create what's going to happen, because that's what I'm hearing. Huge yes. Huge yes. Okay, swing. Huge positive swing. I'm going to tilt this a little bit down so you can see it better. Okay. Are we really powerless like some people think? No, of course not. That's saying a big no. But it's now our job to create this reality. So We stop asking reality what it's going to be. We start telling reality what it's going to be. That's the message I'm getting. And I'm getting a good, healthy swing. This is the energy right now. Stop asking, start telling. This is one of the reasons why I'm not doing the cards too much. I only do them to kind of clarify some things, see how things are going. But we're getting our power back. And if you don't feel it, see, I'm feeling it right now. My goodness. I'm feeling it up my spine. In my spine. We're getting a lot of energy. I'm being extremely messed with, but I'm still going to go on with the show. We're lucky we're streaming now at all because it's getting weird. Okay. Now let's see. Yeah, Moo is calling. Hello, Alice Love. So I'm not worried about the spiritual war. We're going to have literally tons of help. Have been having, but I mean now it's going to be so hard for the dark energies to survive. They're going to be hurting, if they try. And some things are just going to fade away. And maybe all of these stores closing are part of that too. Although it's not in a good way that it's happening, but it's part of the old reality leaving. And so we've got to create new and better reality. Good for you, Alice. Me too. Right. Yeah, these days it's no longer uncommon to be able to see timelines ahead of you. More and more people are seeing that. I don't know why it's coming to mind right now. Hmm. But I'm making a lot of my own food now. I'm making almost all my own food. I've almost completely lost any desire to eat out. I like my stuff that I make better. I make way better stuff. So, than anything I can get out and much safer as well. What's going on there? But anyway, much safer also. I know it's in it. Yeah, the possibilities are endless. So my God key. Hello. Yeah, so basically, I am now out of that time where I'm actually craving eating out or anything. I like my own cooking better. I'm a great cook. I like knowing what's in my food much better than the convenience. So I very much recommend it. I'm hearing that they're going to have eggs after the chicken holocaust that they had. We were having trouble getting eggs, but it sounds like they're getting eggs again at the farmers. So we're going to have um, the prosperity come back. It was evil what they did, killing millions, millions of chickens just before Trump gets into office so that there will be shortages. It was like they were doing everything to F the place up, to dirty the place up, to run us out of money, everything they could do to F us up, leave us in a heck of a pickle. But it's going, it's going. Bye. Bye, Zomki. Whatever. Eggs over easy. Oh, yeah. I love eggs over easy. I love them. Yeah, eggs are wonderful, a wonderful, wonderful thing. So I'm blessed. We have, a way to get good eggs here. We have a way to get good meat. We have a way to get good vegetables and organic stuff, and it's not terribly expensive. And I'm so thankful. We have definitely come a long way here. And a lot of it I've been intending. I've been using my power of intention to get these things to come in. Aldi's didn't used to be like it is now. But now I can go into Aldi's and there are many, many, many organic things available there now. And that is something that I really intended and it came through. I'm so happy. Now, when you're intending something, expect it to come in your normal channels. If you normally find your stuff at a thrift store, expect it to show up at the thrift store. If you're normally finding it wherever it is, expect it to come in wherever that is, wherever you normally would find things, okay? So a lot of times you'll find that through venues that you normally have inflow um, is what you're going to have as far as how things come to you. Um, Although there may be some new ones added, but that's just something I noticed. It comes through known channels usually. Like I would go into Mark's and see everything I've been looking for 6 months. Everything I've been looking for 6 months, and they had it all there that day, so I just bought it, right? So, it's stuff like that. It's like that. So sometimes they come all at once, a whole bunch of stuff, and sometimes it comes in dribs and drabs. But I think we're going to see a lot of manifestation. I think it's going to be real fun to watch. Well, isn't that lovely, Alice? That's lovely. Mm. You know what? I haven't ridden a bike in 20 years because I broke my leg last time I did. Oh, eggs are still high, huh? Good idea because you never know when a dream is going to be. Um, you never know when a dream is going to be predictive. You know what? Duck eggs, you bet you do. Oh, I love duck eggs. I hope they get them in soon. I hope that's coming soon because I love my duck eggs. But anyway, we'll find out Friday. Friday, I'm going shopping. Hopefully, the farm will have eggs. There might even be duck eggs. You know what? The last duck eggs I got were from a guy out at the farmer's market, the winter farmer's market, and they were beautiful robin's egg blue, kind of a beautiful blue green, sort of a very light teal, lovely color. So pastel blue, and then we had some that were sort of pastel red brown. Well, actually, not pastel, but red brown, were kind of dark, and we had some that were the eggs come in lots of eggshells come in lots of colors. We had some that were all different colors, like pink and kind of pinkish, kind of there, and they're all kind of pastel. So the way that we used to color eggs is pretty believable because eggs come in mostly pastel colors or some version of brown. But ah, really, Richard? Hmm. So I don't know how that is in your. If that's expensive, it doesn't sound expensive. Oh yes, egg salad sandwiches. Oh yum. Yes. Oh yes, I love. You know what I made? The chuck meat I got from the farmer was a little chewy, so I sliced it up and made a really good stroganoff, beef stroganoff with organic mushrooms. Whoa. And I make the most wonderful, I have it down to a science now. I make the most wonderful chicken casserole, chicken mushroom casserole. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. It's just hard to stop eating it. I'm going to have to, now, I have another channel that I'm going to try and get back control of, which will be Frugal B1TCH. And I hope you will join me over on that channel if I can get it back under my control, start posting things there again, because I think she'd be the place to put the recipes and stuff. Sells duck and chicken eggs outside her house. Oh, that's nice. Lovely. Beef stroking off. Yeah, I know. Is it like beef jerky? It's two different things. Beef stroganoff. Okay, that explains the sauce. Anyway, I can't believe I went there. It's your fault, Scotty. I'm gonna spank you. It's always your fault. Ooh, yeah, that sounds good. Beans and cornbread. That's later. That's more towards the summer. I'm thinking of making chili, though. I haven't made chili in a long time. I might make some chili. But, you know, we're fortunate. If you, oh, and I got a new cast iron pan. I'm so thrilled with pot. It's really a pot. And it has a lid that can also be a pan. I love it. I love it. It's wonderful. Um, I know I'm one of those strange people who really loves cast iron stuff, but it's so real, more than I will never have aluminum nonstick again. Just don't believe in it. It's dangerous. It can catch fire even. Aluminum burns. I don't recommend it. The Teflon coating is toxic. The stuff that bonds it is toxic to the metal, and the metal itself is not good for you. Aluminum's not good for you. The person who invented the non-stick aluminum fry pan, that's like homicidally criminal. It's crazy. Oh, they thought you were Mexican. They didn't know you were Irish. Black Irish. Oh. So, yeah, basically, I'm kind of looking forward to that too, is St. Patty's Day. Get drunk on Green Beer Day is what it really is, right? These days. And people playing bagpipes in town. That's what it is these days. That's how they do it. How do you guys ground yourself? You can dance, you can eat, you can do anything physical. You can, like I said, red is a grounding color. A red mat or carpet was used for grounding. Um, Black or brown might also be an option, but yeah, I was told red specifically. Um, and another way is I send my roots down into the earth, which is, I imagine, my connection with the earth. Also, physically, I have sheets that connect to the grounding plug in my home that are conductive, that are naturally grounding that way too. Because when you plug something conductive into the grounding plug, if your plug is working right and everything, then it automatically earths you as much as if you were outside walking around barefoot. So if you don't have an opportunity to get out too much, and I leave it here on the corner where the cat lies a lot of times, where he likes to lie in the sun. Yes, you. Yes, you. Because that way he gets some grounding because he never goes outside. It's too dangerous. That's good to do too, yes. You get in a wardrobe with a foil hat. Okay. Okay, Richard. Whatever way you do it. That's just fine. As long as it works. Yeah, I was thinking, isn't it how you get to Narnia? Oh, you go into the sun when you fall asleep. So you're dimension hopping. Yep. Yeah. Yes, that's another good way. Get out and put your feet on the ground, on some actual ground, earth. It's the easy way if you are in a place where you can be outside a lot. It gets too cold here to do that. You can put your feet in the snow, but gets a little cold here for that. But yeah, if you just go outside and walk around barefoot on the earth, that's another way. If you hug a tree, hold on to a plant. There's been times when I've had to hold on to whatever plant I could, comfortably hold on to in order to ground sometimes. Sometimes it wasn't always a tree, but it's just the plants are naturally grounding. So if you've got a bush or something nearby, you don't have a tree, do that. Meow. There he is again. And he has a speaking part this time. That means he's going to want more treats now. The pay scale's going to go up because he spoke. What you talking about, Willis? Hmm? Oh, you're looking to jump on the table. You're looking to jump over here on the table. I know what you're trying to do. Should I let him? He's trying to figure out how to do it. You're trying to jump up here, aren't you? You want to jump right up in front of Mom and steal the camera, steal all the spotlight and get all the attention, don't you? Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do, Mr. Mew. Yes. He says, I'm a cat. Of course. The attention should be on me. What's wrong with this world? But you don't even know that. The Grow Man says, hello, Mr. Wonderful. Antigua. Yeah, he's not sure. Yeah, he wants to try that because, well, Mom might get upset and yeah, he's not too sure because it's kind of slippery and he's slid right off things when he tries to jump sometimes. He's just up on this table is very slippery. One time he tried to jump on it and he just kept going. Yeah, you're mad because I'm laughing at you. There he is. Yes, I'm laughing at you. It was humorous. Come on. It was funny. And you totally meant to do that, didn't you? You totally meant to do that. Now what? Find something. Anyway, Mr. Wonderful. There he is. All the girls love him. Your Auntie Chloe is here too. She loves you. Your Auntie Chloe is right here. So, anyway, it's going to be big changes. And like I said, my helper, she's all upset. She's listening to the wrong people and thinking things are going to go badly. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we've got a real chance at things going well. And I'm going to keep that part of my timeline. If somebody wants a different timeline, they can go for it. But in my timeline, it's going to be bright. The future is going to be bright. That's what I'm manufacturing. And everything else can go. I don't care. If you got other ideas, that's fine for you. But it has nothing to do with me, okay? I'm staying on the good timeline. Star date 2025. Yeah, he is. He's a big ham. Yep, he has such a tiny, teeny tail. Just one vertebra. Things are going okay. I don't really see how people, yeah, we got to wear shades. I don't really see how people are flipping out, but they are. They've been programmed to flip out and think that the worst is happening. No, it's not. It's really not. At some point, you know what? I think Amanda Ellis, she made the analogy that sometimes, was it Amanda Ellis? No, it was somebody else. I don't know, somebody I was watching that made the analogy that it's like when something gets pot bound. If you don't take the plants out of the pot, loosen up the roots, put them in a bigger pot, put them in fresh soil, they're going to get pot bound and they're not going to grow right. So the US has gotten pot bound, okay? So just it needs to be pulled up and aerated and nurtured. It needs to be probably pruned. I mean, that's another thing we do to plants, if you want to have that analogy. We prune some things so that the strength can go into the more vital things, the more vital branches and stems. So it's what's going on right now. We're being gardened. The US is being gardened. And it's been a while since anybody's properly taken care of that garden. So if you want to look at it that way, but at least now they're taking care of it. And then there's usually a period of adjustment where the plant has to snap back and adjust to the new surroundings. And I think it's probably going to be like that. Yeah. Pay attention to what you want and not what you don't want. Because and I'm going to say it like I always say it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, you found some seeds in your wheat. Girlfriend, you gotta save those and plant those. Yes, you bet. Yeah, especially since the cheapest price I've seen for weed seeds is around here. You can get a pack of 2 Gorilla Glue for 25. And I'm thinking, "Hey, you got $50 worth of seed there, at least. Most places are more. So I am considering it. I'm considering growing some weed in here. Why not? And I would like to do mushrooms too. You can grow mushrooms in a drawer. I'd like to grow lion's mane for sure. Those are delicious. I bet it was. Grow light, yeah. Yeah. I gotta figure out the right place to put it. I hope I can get that arranged. So anyway, I'm happy about the way things are going in general. Although I gotta say that really recently I saw a story about how there are some cuts being made to the program that would get local, like it would get food to the food banks via local farmers from local farmers. I don't think that's a good cut, and I think that needs to be changed. So I'm going to see if there's anything I can do about that because people need food. But um, that's going to go badly if they try and push that. But generally, we've needed a good pruning and weeding and in this country for a long freaking time. Hasn't happened for at least 100 years or more, right? So it's about time. It's about freaking time. It's going to be so much easier once the Kali Yuga is completely over. The energy will be much clearer as far as I can see. Things will manifest much easier. Um, the vibe will be higher. Some things are going to fall away. They're going to literally fall right out of our frequency. It's just the way it is. Not necessarily because they're bad or good, but just because we're in a time of change. By the way, I'm seeing what looks like volcanoes. We're going to be hearing about volcanoes again. Uh, yeah, and the air element, the air element, and also the water element. Hmm. There's something a bubbling still under the water. I've been seeing that a long time. I don't quite know what it is. Could be a volcano, could be the geyser, could be something to do with the depths of the ocean. I don't know. But that bubbling is important somehow, and it leads to something, some event, but it won't come in any clearer than that. So I don't know. Maybe you guys know what that is. Yellowstone. Yet, I don't feel like the big Yellowstone event is going to happen. In fact, as far as I can see, People think we're going to have all of these cataclysmic things. Not in my timeline. In my timeline, we do not need 3 days of darkness. So we may not have it. We are not going to need World War III. We're not going to need it in order to shift. We're going to just shift. You can get to that frequency where we don't need all of this external stuff to do the shifting. We can decide that we're just going to go along with that wave of shift. Just ride it. Ride the waves, my friend, instead of trying to work against it. And we won't need any of this external stuff to move us along. We just flow with the current because it is a current. It is a wave, but remember, every wave is a spiral. It's really a spiral. Nothing really travels in straight lines up and down. It's a spiral. Exactly. Sure, ask a question. Right, and families don't have to be blood. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Ask away. John Jameson's The Omega Shift. I don't know what that is, but sounds interesting. Yeah, spiral our way out of here. Isn't it funny you hear that term a lot? Things were spiraling. Things started to spiral. Everything spirals. Energy spirals. It's a spiral. We're supposed to be in a spiral. It's all supposed to be a spiral. Okay? It's not flat. It's not fixed. It's not, you know, straight lines. It's curves everywhere you go. That's frequency. Yes, it is our path out of here. Oh, yeah, my guides told me the same thing. Oh, no, I'm fine. Spiral out. Oh, yes, well, and you know what? That was Lateralis from, yeah, Lateralis from Tool. Down the drain hole and spat out the other side again. Not done yet. Yep, the only way out is in. That's right. Yes, I will. Of course, tiger, butterfly. Of course. um, but yeah, if I remember Lateralis, the song, it talks about spiraling. As Tool did some very deep stuff, pretty deep. Okay, so basically, what would you want if you could have anything, right? Start playing that game. What would you want things to be like if you could have them any way at all? I'm still hoping for a nice eco village where we could have nice lives, not having to pay. But we might be able to get the energy of that, even if see that this is the thing. If you can get to the energy of what you want, the basic idea or concept of what you want, you may not have to get the thing itself. So if we can get it to where life is better, life is less toxic, we don't have to worry about high energy bills, et cetera, et cetera. There's certain things. There may be various ways we can do that. I would love to see an eco village of people who are something like me, who believe the way I do. It would be nice to have a community. I'd like to see a community of people who are not crazy and who are living a good life. And I don't mean good like stuffy. I mean like want to live a good freaking life. Unencumbered by bullshit. That would be nice. Not high drama. Yeah, field wildflower sounds good. You're subbed to Sovereign Key. Who's Sovereign Key? Awesome. Going to watch the latest. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Who's Sovereign Key? Peace, love, and wholeness. Oh, Sovereign Key. It's a channel. Okay. Okay, I can't click that. Somebody text me that. Chloe text me that. I need some of your numbers. We need each other's phone numbers so we can actually get in touch with each other. Although my phone appears to be having problems right now. Blow bubbles or choke the grasshopper. Scotty, is choking the grasshopper like code for something? You gotta watch when Scotty says something like that. Don't choke your grasshopper. What did he ever do to you? Anyway, okay, so I just wanted to give you a heads up that we've got this coming, and I wanted to give you a heads up on how you might want to deal with it. And of course, I wanted to see you because I miss you. I miss my family, my online family. It's all legal when you're frolicking. Yes, I wanted to make sure everybody was aware of what is coming up. Um, I think there's going to be a death fight. The dark is going to kick its hardest right at the end, but it's not going to be any contest. There's going to eventually be no contest because the main power is gone, and all the juice is gone. So they don't have much left. And what little they have left, what little credibility. I call the Democrats the zombie party. You can get on my case for being political all you want. I don't give a damn. It's my channel. I can say what I want to say as long as YouTube will let me. But the Democrats are a zombie party. They don't know they're dead yet, that's all. They're walking around with no head, even. They're walking around, they don't really have a head. They're not really alive. They're a dead party. The Democrats are a dead party. They don't know it. So they're like a zombie. They're lashing out and trying to get brains. They don't have any. So yeah, I really think that eventually we might switch to where we will have a different party altogether. And maybe we will be calling it the Common Sense Party. The Common Sense Party is what Trump is calling the Republicans now. But I don't know in the future if we will have Democrats and Republicans. We may be changing that and we may have the Common Sense Party. I do not know exactly if that will actually happen, but it looks like we're getting foreshadowings of that because the party system is showing itself to be really threadbare. So I really think we're going to see big changes in our politics. Big, big changes. It's going to be another thing of the old guard going. Peachy says meow. Hello, Peachy. I love Peach Cobbler. We do. Aw, baby. Hello, Peachy. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Our taxes should never be used in foreign countries. But Trump is going to get rid of taxes, he says. Now, if he does that, then I guess you'll get your way in a sort of a way. Um, I really think things are going to be better as far as financial. I don't think we're going to see, we might even avoid, like I said, we might even avoid the total collapse. Even if it collapses, they'll have something ready to come in, okay? So don't be afraid. They've got this planned. I think people have it's obvious to me they have thought this through, folks. Look at the party, look at the posse that's been chosen. They've done some heavy thinking. They were ready to go before day one. They were ready to go. They got things planned, okay? Things are planned. Things are accounted for. I'm not worried in the least. They've got a contingency plan for whatever. I'm not worried. They've been doing a lot of thinking in the last 4 years. Somebody, at least somebody's been doing some thinking in the last 4 years. right? So, and I think it's going to be much better after this month. It's going to be crazy at first. I think April will be the last really crazy, crazy month, though, for a while. And then looks like maybe mid to late summer, we have some more weird stuff going on. But I'm not worried about any of it. I think we're doing really good. I think we're going to do really, really good. And we've got to keep that in mind. That's what we want, then that's what we've got to keep in mind. No matter what else is going on, we're going to be fine. It's going to turn out really good somehow for us because this is our world and we have a say in it. And so we're going to follow the path of feeling good. We're going to follow the path of things getting better. Sure, Tiger Butterfly. Darth Sidious and Darth Maul in power now after the scene. Puppet. You know what? I really think that um, we're going to see the whole Pope thing go down at some point. I think that whole paradigm is on its last legs. This may be the last Pope. A lot of people still have a lot to do, but we really need to get to the information they've been sitting on all this time and burying and hiding. And if we're going to have a clean sweep, that means they have got to get to the information that the Vatican has been hiding all these years. And I think the only way we do that is maybe the only way to do that is the end of that whole system. You know, I'm not wishing anybody ill, but I think that's how it happens. Also, you're going to see a lot of people leave this plane. They're either background people or people who contracted to go, who didn't want to be here for this massive shift. Not everybody wanted to see it. Of course, I would. I'd want to see the whole show. Right. I mean, a lot of us don't. My question is beyond that. How many can I see? How many what can you see? I missed something, maybe. Okay, whatever you asked. I see. May I ask a question? The next thing I see from you is my question is beyond that. How many can I see? How many what? Talking bubbles. Okay, you guys are on some tangent I do not understand. Talking bubbles? Okay. I give up. Maybe I'll figure it out later what the hell you're talking about. I missed something or other. But yeah, we're going to end up much better off. I think we're going to end up with all of us living a pretty high lifestyle. And as more freedom comes, maybe we will be finally able to have this lovely village that we're thinking of, have these lovely places where we don't have to worry about energy costs, where we don't have to worry about um, clean food and water. I think that's coming to us. So there's going to be some work to it, though. Everybody may not be willing to do the work. So, you know, okay. I've been on for over 2 hours. I loved, I loved having my garden. I'd like a garden again. I miss my garden. I keep thinking I need a garden again. I felt wonderful being with the plants and the flowers. It's funny how every day I look different to myself, though. I look different to myself today than I looked yesterday and the day before. I don't look the same to me. Do I look the same to you guys? Why? Look, why would that be? Plasma apocalypse, not my reality, it won't be. If you want that in yours, well, you can manufacture that. I'm not going there. There won't be any plasma apocalypse in my future. None of that shit. I ain't I ain't down with any of it. I'm not even sure there's going to be a solar flash in my future. I'm not sure we're going to need one because if we don't need it, it won't happen. It'll only happen if we really need it. If we're coming along fast enough, we won't need it. And why would there be a plasma apocalypse? I didn't program that in. Okay, I don't know what Tiger's saying. I must be missing some things. I don't know what's going on. Ugh, something's getting out of hand. Everybody just love everybody, will ya? Come on, people now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Yeah, I'm not I'm not thinking that we may not need one in my timeline. We don't need a plasma apocalypse in my timeline. I don't want to see one, so I'm not going to see one. I don't see it in my future either. When I look at my timeline, I'm not heading for that one. If you're heading for that one, that's okay. That's your choice. Mhm. Oh, come on now. Yeah. Um, okay. Love y'all. Whoops, it's stuck. Okay. Before I start, I don't want to lose y'all. Do, 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 do. Time keeps on slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Gonna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I wanna fly like an eagle till I'm free. Fly right into the future. Feed the people without enough to eat. Shoe the children with no shoes on their feet. House the people living in the street. Oh, there's a solution. Got it. I'm gonna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I'm gonna fly like an eagle till I'm free. Fly right into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Everybody taking off. I'm about to take off myself because I've been on for 2 hours and some odd minutes. So, well, thank you. And yes, we will talk, Tiger Butterfly, and we will all talk if you want. Like I said, I have my Gmail. If they'll let me have my Gmail, doggone my phone. I don't know what's going on with my phone. I may or may not be able to contact you, Tiger, tonight, but I am going to see if I can get the problem cleared up tonight with my phone. Um, but there's no guarantee what's going to happen because it's goofy right now. Anyway, whatever is going on, stay positive as you can. And I know sometimes it's really hard for me too some days, or harder than others. Spend some time in nature if you can. Eat good food, drink pure water, raise your vibration, ground to the earth, get to be close friends with the elements. You'll be a much happier person if you do that. And it won't matter what else is happening. You will always be taken care of. Get to know your guides. I'm going to be doing some voiceovers for you to help people in general. Because people say I have a nice, calm, soothing voice. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some voiceovers for you. And we'll see how well that goes. Now, have a good night. Right. Try to love one another right now. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Yeah. Um, all the time. Yeah. I began to think maybe that was my name, misunderstood. Um, okay. Truth is where you find it. Sure hope you're finding some on my channel. And every time I come on here, I'm trying to help somebody. Okay. I'm trying to show you love. I am showing you love, damn it. I'm not trying. I'm showing you love. I'm showing you that I care about you. Please take it that way. Okay. So next time, I really want another day besides just Monday and Wednesday, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I really want to start to get the frugal B1TCH back going again. Because I think that's going to be important because it's going to be like recipes and hacks for life, and things that enable you to live better. So that's what that's going to be about. Hopefully, it's going to be funny too. Okay, love you. I'll see you next time. Hope I'll see you in somebody's chat. And Mr. Cowboy says good night too. He's already over there snoring.